So why do you call it the firecracker pepper sauce?
Well, our last name's McCracken, and growing up my nickname was Cracker, and our sauce is Fire, so we're Firecracker.
Wow, and you are?
I'm Mike, and this is my wife Carmen.
Nice, okay. So what's the story behind the creation of this? What inspired you to do this in the first place? Exactly what is it? It's a what sauce?
Okay.
It's an authentic Trinidadian pepper sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason why we started doing these sauces is we got married 3 years ago, and while we were planning our wedding, we wanted to incorporate both his Canadian heritage and my Trinidadian heritage. And so we made a jar of the authentic Trini style sauces for our guests. Our guests came back and asked us where they could purchase this, and we realized that we had a product that was created for us because it's very hard to get all natural, fresh ingredients, authentic Trini style sauces in Toronto, and that's what inspired us to do this.
Okay, give me the tour. What do we got here?
All right, so let's all start off with Mango Madness.
Mango Madness.
Mango Madness. So this sauce is about a 3 out of 10 on the heat rating. It starts with a mango-based Scotch bonnet peppers. It's very light, very tangy. Goes very well with things like seafood, fish. All of the sauces are very versatile, but I would say this is probably one of the better ones for things like fish and seafood.
And we have a little sample here to see the consistency. So Trinidad hot sauces aren't as liquidy as Canadian hot sauces. It's a lot thicker, chunkier. And people really like this one. It came in 3rd place at last year's Royal Winter Fair's hot sauce competition.
Wow. Neat. And why is that? Why do you think?
It's delicious. It's well balanced. It's unlike other mango sauces. It's not mango juice. Everything's
Fresh fruits.
starting from fresh whole mangoes. All the ingredients are fresh, and it's authentic Trinidad recipe. It's really good.
What's the main ingredient? Like, what's your base ingredient with these? Is there a base ingredient?
Yeah, this one would be mangoes and Scotch bonnet peppers.
That's it.
Well, there's other ingredients in there, but that's the base.
Oh, secret family recipe. Okay, get it. Okay, next is your
Original.
original.
So the original
Is what, this one?
this one here, and we make it using Carmen's brother's recipe straight from Trinidad. The same ingredients, we just make it up here in Canada, and it's Scotch bonnet peppers. We tone the heat down a bit. There's carrots in it. There's cilantro. We use this Trinidadian spice called Shadow Benny, which gives it a unique taste.
Yeah, it goes really well with things like curries, all of the like Indian flavors, Thai flavors, of course Caribbean flavors. It goes really well with those types of foods. Again, it's a very versatile sauce, so it sits well on most things, but especially if you want to enhance those kinds of foods, our authentic Trinidadian sauce will do well on that.
And you can put it on cooked food, you can cook with it. Her family makes a thing called chow, where you mix diced up fresh fruit with pepper sauce. It's
like
delicious.
a mango salad. You can make like a mango salad,
Yeah.
and then dice it up and throw some hot sauce in it. It's amazing.
And it's got a lot of flavor, not just raw heat, but it's also a neutral flavor, so it goes well with everything. It doesn't overwhelm the natural taste of any dish.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we know what that is. We got this one. And what is this?
All right. So this one is my favorite. So this one is called Nuclear Bacchanal. Nuclear Bacchanal.
So I get it's getting hotter as we go along.
Getting hotter as we go along. So
Okay.
this one, the reason why we call it Nuclear Bacchanal is because it drops first like a bomb, but it peters out after about 10 seconds. Bacchanal in Trinidad means to party, to have a good time. So you'll basically be having a nuclear bomb drop in your mouth, but you're sure to have a good time. So the concentration of peppers in this one is much higher than this one. It starts, but it ends right away. But the sort of burn isn't a long burn. It's a nice burn, and I love that one.
What a name! What a story! Okay, next one.
All right, the next one is Bazodi. This is our hottest.
That doesn't sound so hot. Like,
You got to tell them what it means.
All right, so Bazodi is like it's
how do you spell that?
Bazodi.
D-A-S-O.
Bazodee, and Bazodi means to be put in a trance, to be confused, to be dazed. In all of our soca songs and our Caribbean songs, they're talking about being in a stage of Bazodi, and so that's actually what inspired the name of these sauces. And you can see for most of our sauces, they were inspired by Trinidadian style names.
And so this one's a bit unique because we fermented the peppers before we made the sauce. So it gives it a unique, like, fruitier taste to the Scotch bonnet peppers.
Yeah, it's quite aged.
Why would you decide to ferment this level of hotness as opposed to maybe the other ones?
These ones, typically in Trinidad, we don't ferment them. This is the way we would make them at home. And so we stuck really to the authentic Caribbean flavors.
And this is just to make it a unique flavor. Like, it tastes really good when it's fermented.
Actually, I had a sample of this. I came here, for those that don't know, I came here earlier to scout the area, and he gave me a sample to try at home. And it was like, wow! You know, it kind of woke me up again because I'm not familiar with this type of cuisine.
Yeah, who needs a coffee?
I took the fermented because I felt it would be more nutritious and healthier and everything else. But either way, the hotness, like the little bite. What do you got in here again? It's the...
I'll read the ingredients. So we have Scotch bonnet peppers.
Fermented reds.
Yep, we have distilled vinegar. We have garlic, lime, water, shadow benny, carrots, salt, and cilantro.
And what percentage of Scotch Bennets?
Scotch
90%.
Scotch bonnets?
Bonnets.
It's about
about 85 to 90%.
Wow.
It's high concentration of hot.
So I was right. Pretty good. Okay.
We don't want to tell everybody our trade secrets, but
Right. All right. So moving down, getting even hotter now.
yeah. So
We have
these ones are actually not the hotter ones. So this is our Trini line and this is our Trini Canadian line. And the reason why we decided to do two lines is because we've got two fusions of cultures. We have my Trinidadian culture and we've got Mike's Canadian heritage.
our Canadian heritage now.
Canadian heritage
so you guys are like it really hot because you're born with that. And
Yeah.
as Canadians, well,
A lot of Canadians don't like the spice as much.
yeah.
Not as much. They like a little bit of kick, but not as much.
Right.
So we've got a citrus spice.
So citrus, tell me about that.
Yeah,
What do you
so-
pair it with?
So
What's in it?
Citrus spice is very tangy. It's made with apple cider vinegar, grapefruit, limes, onions, yellow hot peppers, and a few other things, but the ingredients are all natural. They're beautiful. It goes so well with salmon, with any kind of seafood.
Pork, white meats.
Pork.
When you mentioned the ingredients, I was thinking, that sounds delicious.
It's delicious.
That's Canadian. We're going to do the Canadian stuff today.
Absolutely, yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow, now that really sounds nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And, okay, so that's that one. And you have another one in the Canadian line version?
So this is the maple, sweet maple heat.
Gotta have maple if you're
Of course,
Canadian, eh?
you don't get more Canadian than maple syrup. This is maple balsamic with a bit of Crown Royal whiskey in it, and it's delicious. It's a good glaze for meats. One of our friends uses it as a salad dressing.
Yeah, it goes really well as a glaze for meats, on pork, on chicken. Throw it in the oven, you have the most beautiful chicken you've ever had. And we quite like it. It's about a 2 out of 10. So it's not super spicy, but there is a little bit of kick at the end.
A lot of flavor.
That sounds good. Okay, we have one more here.
Yeah, and do you want
Go ahead, yeah. It's
grapefruit, papaya, grapefruit, papaya, mango tango. So this one is our new addition to our batch. This one's made out of a combination of grapefruits, papayas, and mangoes, and it's smooth and creamy. It goes really, really well with just about anything. You can throw it in pastas, you can throw it in eggs, you can throw it in literally, just name it, steaks.
You can probably put some dads in a green salad.
Green
Bring up the
salads,
citrus.
cheeses,
Oh, yeah.
they go really well with cheeses. So people quite like them. To be quite honest, because our sauces, like I said, are so versatile, just about any kind of food you want to eat it with, just throw it on as a garnish. You can cook with it. That's one of the things we love about the sauces, is that the flavors are not overwhelming, is that you can do a lot of different things with them. And that's why we love spice and we like cooking with it and doing everything with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, is this your first time here at the Kensington market?
it is.
And you've been to other markets and things like that?
Yeah, we've done a few other markets. We do farmers markets. We did the Royal Winter Fair last year, and like I said, we placed third at that one.
And until Labor Day, we're going to be at the Underpass Market in the East End of Toronto every Thursday.
Yeah, so come check us out every Thursday evening.
And where can we get these in the stores or just at markets?
We
now.
have an online store, and we're also available at Gourmets in the Junction.
Great.
Yeah, and you can find us online at www.firecrackerspice.com. and on Instagram and Facebook at Firecracker Pepper, all one word. So that's at Firecracker Pepper, all one word. And we're happy to do shipping orders all across the GTA, and we even ship to the United States.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What a hot idea.
Absolutely. All right.